What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Season 6 of NHL 22 Arizona Coyotes Franchise Mode Series. If you guys missed the last episode, I would definitely go check it out, because spoiler alert, we won the Stanley Cup. So we're really hoping we can go back-to-back here, especially since I accidentally skipped the Stanley Cup celebration. I want to be able to watch that with you guys. You can see Crosby's back on the team, currently having a really good preseason. 9 points there in 6 games. I'll show you guys the lines for this year. Very, very happy with how they're looking. So we got Matthews, 95 overall, playing like 100 here on that first line with Crosby and Shane Wright. Gunther, Hayton, Keller on the second get a +2. Geeky, Bergeron, Funk get a +5. Bergeron's only 81 as he's 41 years old now, but still really good hands, decent shot, still very good defensive stats. It's basically his skating and physical that have both gone way down. And Funk here on his right wing has an awesome shot, hopefully scoring a bunch of goals for us this year. Even the fourth line solid, Dylan Holloway, Connor McMichael, and McConnell Barker. Defensively here we got Chicker and Yoshi on the top pair, Soderstrom and Clinch on the second, York and Brobert on the bottom pair. Goaltending wise, Otter's our starter, 90 overall, so one of the better goalies in franchise right now. Allen Felt there backing him up. In terms of the special teams, you can see +5 on the four-man. First plot unit here gets a +5 as well. Second gets a +2. Penalty kills a +1 and a +2. 3-man penalty kill, 2 zeros, which we'll take. Also, to have all the guys on the fourth line playing PK, so hopefully everyone's quite rested. I'm thinking everyone's getting a good amount of ice time here. In terms of the AHL team, DeMarchi here, medium elite, first line left wing. This dude's sick. Playing with Zeri, who's an 80, Gunler 79. It's pretty nasty first line. Even after that, we got a lot of really solid players. I feel like the AHL team again should be one of the best teams in the league. Kuliachonic, Korschak on the top pair, Otavainen and Deneen on the second, Poirier, Brouwer on the bottom. Goaltending here, we got Nico Dawes actually as our starter now, Crossed in there backing him up. Our Russian medium elite goalie we had actually got a qualifying offer as a 70-something AHL goalie. I still cannot believe that one. Show you guys the ratings here. Also, too, captaincy is the same as last year. So Matthews is wearing the C, as you can see, and then both the veterans and Crosby and Bergeron are wearing the A's. Offense there 96, defense 90, goaltending 90. So we'll see if we go back-to-back this year. Let's get started. Also, too, guys, I almost forgot. One other thing I should mention is we have a new head coach who actually won the Stanley Cup in his first year, which is pretty incredible. I don't even think I mentioned that last episode. You can see there, one Stanley Cup in only one season of play. I don't even know if he has, or maybe at this point, because I'm already in November, he does have a full 82 games coached, but pretty impressive, I'd say. And as always, guys, if you wouldn't mind liking the video quick, it really helps me out. Now look at this, guys. Sharks are offering us a 5th for our low top 9 prospect and a 6th. Low top 9, I don't even sign. So we're basically moving up around here for free. And now St. Louis here is offering us Antti Sorella back. We had him on the team before, but he got a little bit too expensive. 29.82. Picard here, though, 1864 medium top 6, and I think our fourth line is already fine. And so in December here, guys, the record of 16, 13, and 4. Not doing quite as good as I'd hoped, but at least a better start than last year, and we still, ended up winning the Cup. Crosby's our leading scorer here, 39 points in 33 games. So we're only 1 point back, a wild card spot. We're right in the thick of it, but Blackhawks, Stars, both on our heels. Flames there, 7th in the Pacific, are tied with us for points, so definitely need to start playing better here towards the trade deadline. And look at this, guys. Marcus Foligno just got put on waivers. I'm going to assume he's below an 80. He actually is an 81. He's got truculence there, grinder, pretty good defensive stats, good physical stats. Fits on all forward lines and penalty kill lines. 2.1 million. I think we could pick him up. I feel like he'd be a good addition to the fourth line. And so at the trade deadline here, guys, you can see we have a record of 31, 22, and 6. We definitely started playing better. Currently, though, not in a wild card spot. We're 1 point back of the Kings, even though we've been playing good. So just kind of shows you how tight everything is. Curious about the AHL team. They're first in their division. So like I kind of predicted, the AHL team is stacked. I've actually got Foligno in the AHL right now. I'm thinking, depending what we do here at the deadline, we might call him up or just even trade him as is. Matthews there, 69 points in 59 games. Nice. So we get to the trade deadline. I feel like we're a conservative buyer because, we're still on the outside looking in, but defending Stanley Cup champs, we got to kind of go for it here. Defend our championship. Pierre-Luc Dubois, 1 year left, 91 overall, but making almost 10 million. Jarek Check there, unsigned, got up to a 90. Panarin's a 90 as well. 1 year left, 8.3. Value's not that high. That'd be kind of insane to bring in Panarin. Elijah Lindholm, 5 years left. Nolan Patrick, Morgan Riley, Joakim Kamel, Tom Wilson, Ukko-Pekka Lekkinen in there is left to an 88. Seth Jones, 4 years left there on that Albatross contract. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we go after Panarin. I think that could be pretty cool. Alright, guys, so I'm making a pretty simple trade right now. 1 for 1, trying to get Panarin from the Flames. He's on the block, 90 overall, having retaining 50%. You can see tons of X factors there. Awesome player. Offering up Barrett Hayton, who's been with us since the beginning, but he's 87 overall on the last year, that awesome contract we signed him to. He's going to want to raise. I'm thinking Panarin's just a rental anyway, 35, basically trying to defend these cups. We'll see what the Flames say. I probably have to add a bit because we are, had them retain 50%. Trades rejected. Okay, I kind of figured that. Hopefully we can add just something small here. Maybe they take the Dallas 4th rounder. Trades accepted. Okay, so I just brought in a superstar, and I think that was a pretty good deal. Now, I doubt this goes through, guys. Right now I'm offering the Panthers Connor McMichael and a 7th round pick for their 2nd round pick. Basically, with Marcus Foligno, we don't really need McMichael, plus 26, so he's no longer growing. If we get a 2nd, that'd be amazing. Trades rejected. Would we throw in... I'm thinking before we ask for a 3rd, we try a 6 and a 7 for their 2nd. Okay, so let's just do 7th here for a 3rd. I feel like they would do this looking at the value here. And they do, because we're calling out DeMarchi, but we already know that's probably going to be Foligno. Let DeMarchi get first-line minutes AHL. So next, you guys, I'm offering Yossi to the Flames for Valimaki. Basically, Valimaki is actually 1 overall higher. There's no X factors. Younger, cheaper. Ferraro's there too. We'll see what they say. Okay, they like both Yossi and Ferraro, so I feel like we're pretty close. Maybe we add on a 2nd round draft pick. Trades accepted. Okay, I didn't even realize that. So, I mean, we kind of, lost an X Factor player there, but we saved a lot of money for next summer, so I think that was a plus. And the trade deadline is now over. Of course, we made the last trade. We got that in just in the nick of time. Looking at some other trades here. A lot of picks moving. I'm looking for some players. Sam Bennett goes to the Lightning with Rasmus Kapari. James Schwartz there goes to the Senators. Rasmus Anderson to the Bruins. Ethan Bear, Yoki Hardrew to the Canucks. Timo Meier goes to the Red Wings from the Sharks. That'd be awesome. I have Fellow there to the Bruins. Coughlin to the Bruins. Adrian Campe to the Blues. Gurianov there goes to Montreal. Of course, our trade with McMichael. Sharangovich there goes to Edmonton with Alexiev. Daniel Sprong goes to the Blue Jackets. Ukko-Pekka Lehkonen goes to Edmonton. And we saw he's like an 88 now. That's big. William Karlsson goes back to Columbus. Our Barrett Hayton trade there. Pius Suter goes to Devils. Vesalainen to the Minnesota Wild. Marino to the Hurricanes. Michael Bunting there to the Montreal Canadiens. Our Panarin trade, which I'm still really happy with. Eric Turnock there to the Canadiens. Samirkov there to the Hurricanes. And finally, Ristolainen to the Lightning. And I just finished editing our lines, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think this is the best chemistry I've ever had in franchise. Check this out. +5 on the first 3 lines. Matthews, Crosby, and Funk on the first line. Funk getting a big jump here from the 3rd to the first line, but not getting that many minutes. He's got a great shot. Playing with an awesome playmaker like Crosby, Matthews can do it all. Hopefully excels. Panarin right, Keller's a nasty 2nd line. Gunther, Bergeron, Geeky is a very solid 3rd line as well. Even the 4th line there, Holloway, McConnell, Barker, and Foligno is not too bad. Defensively here, Chicker and Valimaki on the top pair. Soderstrom, Klinge on the 2nd. York, Broberg on the bottom. In terms of the special teams, we actually get a +5 on both power plays now. +5 on the 4-man still. PK, I think, is the same, +1, +2. 3-man, same thing. Valimaki, I think, is playing both PKs as well as both power plays. Or, sorry, not the 5-man, but he is playing on the 4-man. So, I think the team's looking pretty good. Hopefully, we can actually make the playoffs. AHL team-wise, I want to keep DeMarchi there because, he's playing really well. 136 penalty minutes, I just noticed. 85 discipline, 136 penalty minutes. What is he doing? He's averaging over a penalty a game, but still putting up points. 38 goals, 22 assists. What I want to say, though, is I want him to get like an AHL award, help this team when they call the Cup. So, I'm going to leave him there for now. Next year, he's definitely getting the call-up. Again, AHL team still looks really solid there. As you guys can see here, Panarin's actually the leading scorer on the team now, so he was having a good season. Hopefully he can tear it up with us. So at the end of the season now, guys, we finished strong. Record there, 46, 29, and 7. Good for 99 points. You can see there, 3rd place in the Central. So we'll be playing the Wild in the first round. I'm thinking, we have a good shot, all that chemistry. Matthews there, 100 points right on. That's awesome. Take a look and see how everyone else did. Hopefully Panarin, did well, joining our team, playing with Shane right there on the 2nd line. So 92 points. In terms of our team, he had 21 and 22, so a point per game, basically. Can't be upset with that. Crosby there, of course, 87 points. How fitting. We'll see if he retires or not. Same with Bergeron. Right there, 81. I love it. Gunther, 57. Keller, 56 isn't bad. Bergeron still had 53 points as a 3rd liner at 41 years old. Like, that's insane. I know he's expensive. I think we got to bring him back because he's good on the PK as well. Chikrin there, 40 is not bad. Funk, 39. Hopefully he can kind of get going a bit more. Same with Geeky there. Holloway, 30 points, playing 4th line in PK. That's actually really solid. I think we should try and get him a bit more involved. Andre, 39, 24, .911, 2.83. Those are pretty good numbers. I'm not sure if they're Vezina winning, but they're pretty solid. AHL here, DeMarchi at 72, Zeri 59, Gunner 55. We'll see kind of if anyone jumps up from the AHL. Goaltending-wise, Nico Dawes, .912, 2.56. Also solid numbers. In terms of the entire NHL, we'll take a look here. Where does Matthews' 100 points leave him? Eichel, 125. He's just done so well playing with Vegas. McDavid, 108. Beniers, 102. Pierre Backer there, 101. He was the guy who went first overall instead of Shane Wright. Bedard, 101 as well. He's up to a 95. 43 goals, 58 assists. Oh my. DeBrincat, 101. Same with Zegras, Matthews, and Stone there. And Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes at 100 points as a D-man. Are you kidding me? He just does so well. 82 assists. He's got 99 deking, passing, and puck control. Absolutely ridiculous there. Let's see. Rookie skaters here. Jenkins on the Wild, we're about to play 68. Yeager there at 60. Okay. Goaltending-wise, let's see. Save percentage, who had the best for a starter. Gibson at a .918. 70 games played. Wow. They just ran him. And goals against here, also Gibson, 2.58. If he doesn't win the Vezina, something's broken. Also, guys, I quickly want to show you the AHL standings. We actually finished 4th place there, 105 points. Definitely not upset with that. Now, in terms of the NHL team, we finished 6th in the entire league with 99. There's 5 teams there above us with 100 plus. Playoff teams, they're actually the top 16 teams, so that is good to see. And last place, the Philadelphia Flyers, 70 points though, so not like a terrible, terrible year. Goals for here, we're not on the first page, nor are we bottom of the league, so that's good. Goals against here, we're actually 5th best team in goals against, so I like that a lot. As I mentioned, we're going to be playing Minnesota here in the first round. Hopefully we can, defend our Stanley Cup here, go back-to-back like the Lightning, Penguins before them. So I'll take a look at that Wild team. We know they have probably the Calder winner on it. I'm guessing they still have Kaprizov. I don't remember him leaving. 93 overall. Marco Rossi, 90. Perez Hoken, 90. That first line's nuts. Jenkins, Eriksson, Boldy. Pretty solid second line. Vesalainen up to an 86. Shaw, Petrano, Rodriguez, Suzuki, Rasmussen. It's a good offensive group. Defensively, though, they've lost all their guys. No more Brodin, Dumba, Spurgeon. It's not looking as good there, but still, decent. Wallstedt's an 87 goalie. Okay, so very good starter. We'll see whether or not we can take him out here in the first round. Like I said, I like our team a lot. I think we also got some veterans. They got the high poise. First 2 games in Minnesota. 4-1 loss, followed up, though, by a 4-3 OT win. We'll take that. Next 2 games, heading to the desert. 5-3 win, 5-3 win. Let's go. Just have to win one of the next 3. And there we go, 6-5 OT win in game number 5. Moving on to the semis. So right here, guys, look at the Colorado Avalanche. They got Patrick Laine on the first line with Alex Newhook and Mikko Rantanen. That's nasty. 79 on the second line, though. I'll take that. Shane Bowers up to an 87. Landeskog there still. Second line left wing. Dvorak. 80 Matthew. Martin Kaut there maxed out to 79, which kind of sucks to see for them. Miles Wood, Anderson Dolan, Brandon Hagel. So good offense, not as much depth as us. Byron McCarr is just an insane top pair. They still have Taves and Girard as well on the second pair. Is Boral Peterson. Goalie, 81 Kemper. Okay, so that is their one weakness. Kemper's not that high rated, but the rest of the team is pretty stacked, which is why they had 48 wins this year. Matthews there currently has 9 points in 5 games. Also, too, I think our AHL team, yes, is also moving on. They actually beat the Eagles there in 4. So, Avalanche here, first 2 games in Denver. And we get a 5-1 win, a 6-3 loss, 1-1, that's all right. Heading now home to Arizona. 6-4 win, 3-2 win, let's go. Can we win one of the next 3? Wow, we actually go back-to-back losses there, 2-1 and 3-0. Game 7 in Colorado, do or die. Come on, boys, we need someone to play the hero here and find a way. Up 1, Matthews. Hold on, 1-0 game here. Third period. We win, we move on. We lose, we go home. Outshooting them by a little bit here. Come on. About halfway through the third period. Just hold on, boys. Play tight. Don't give an inch. Remember the Titans? Don't give another yard. Minute and a half left. Come on. There we go. We hold on for the 1-0 win. Moving on to the conference final. I'm not going to lie, guys. I was on the edge of my seat there. I was worried. And we somehow get it done against the Avalanche in 7 games. We now have the Oilers there in the conference final. So we're going through some good teams. As far as I know, the Edmonton Oilers still have McDavid and Draisaitl. So this definitely isn't going to be easy. Hopefully, though, they've lost a lot of the depth. Draisaitl's a 96, McDavid a 98, Hyman there an 86, Yamato 88. That's right, they got Matthew Savoy who's an 88, Nugent Hopkins, Lawson Krauss, an old player of ours, Vidicek there, Anderson, Lavoie, Shrangovich, and Killorn to round out the forward, which honestly looked pretty good. Defensively, Nurse, Bouchard, D'Angelo, Dillon, Mitchell, Carrier. Defense is nothing crazy. Ukko-Pekka Lehkonen, though, they got the deadline. And he's having a pretty good playoff. .921 and 2.71. Alright, so they're a good team. but so are we. I mean, we got Matthews and Panarin and Shane Wright for crying out loud. Like, our team's also good. I doubt they got +5 in the first 3 lines. So, here we go. First game's actually at home in Arizona. We finally have home ice advantage, so that's nice to see. And 1-1 after 1. Bouchard for them, Funk for us. 2-2, Matthews for us, Strangovich for them. And 4-2, we hold on there. Geeky and Panarin there, each get goals in the third. So we're up 1-0 here in the Edmonton Oilers. If we can go up 2-0, I would definitely feel a lot better than a 1-1 tie. Let's see what's going to happen here. Looks like our AHL team also on to the conference final. They're up 2-1, Lavoie and Killorn, Gunther for us. I think that's about all she wrote. 6-1, and yeah, Funk gets one, but too little too late, or much too little too late there. Lose that game 6-2. AHL team there actually beat the Oxford Canucks in 6. They're on to the Seattle Kraken made-up AHL team. So, game number 3 here, guys, is going to be in Edmonton. Definitely don't want to, drop down in this series. Hopefully we can take the lead back up 2-1. And we're up 2-1 in the first period. York and Panarin, Dylan for them. 4-2. Bergeron and Keller for us. McDavid. And 8-2. What a third. Wright gets a couple. Same with Panarin and Crosby. So our 3 best players there all showed up in the third period. Not to mention, I guess, Matthews as well. So I should say 3 of our 4 best. Can we get the 3-1 series lead here? Can we take both games in Edmonton? They're probably rattled after letting in 8 goals. 2-0. Matthews, Gunther. Nothing in the second. 3-3. Wow. Yamamoto, Savoy, Hyman, Soderstrom. 47 shots at 27. We're up. We're basically doubling their shots. And they beat us. Draisaitl. Wow. No justice there. We really deserved, I think, that win. So, series is tied 2-2. I mean, I'll take that. A best of 3 to move on to the Stanley Cup. I would take that any day of the week. I say it every time. So, Game 5 in Arizona. 2-1. Panarin, Keller, Draisaitl for them. We hold on there in the second. Are you kidding me? They tie it up again. Clinch for us, who's a defensive D-man. Hyman, Nurse for them. Can we actually win this OT? There we go. Cam York, the third pairing D-man, lowest rated guy on the team. He finds a way past Ukko-Pekka Lehkonen. Up 3-2 now in the series. Just have to win one of these next 2 games. And we're moving on to the Stanley Cup final. Let's go, boys. 2-1 down. Krause and Bouchard. He's going to get one on his old team, of course. Geeky for us. 3-1. Mitchell. 5-2. Foligno gets one, but Edmonton there just had our number that game. So, Game 7. We did it against Colorado. Can we do it against Edmonton here? If we win, we're on the Stanley Cup final. Let's go. 0-0 after 1. 3-2 after 2. Geeky, Matthews, Valimaki for us. Vidicek, Anderson for them. Let's just sim this thing, guys. We got to hold on here. 1 goal lead, rotating them by a little bit. Just, tighten up the defense. Got to kill this power play. And we do. I was a little bit worried there. We have a power play of our own now. They kill it off. Pretty much even shots. Lawson Krause. Are you kidding me? Get out of here, Lawson Krause. Wow. He really had to score on his old team like that to spoil it. Well, potentially spoil our Stanley Cup chance. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to resume simulation here. It's an overtime. Please. McDavid. Or not McDavid. Why did I say that? Matthews. Oh no. Who did it? It was McDavid. I jinxed it. I can't believe I said that. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. Edmonton there beats us in 7 in the conference final. Sends us home. I jinxed it. I 100% jinxed it. I don't know why I said McDavid instead of Matthews. Well, our AHL team is in the Calder Cup final, so that's kind of cool. They're actually down, though, 2-0 right now. Please don't get swept. They don't get swept. They're down 3, though, so they're going to have to reverse sweep them here. Can they win the next 4 straight? They cannot. So our AHL team made the final and lost. Our NHL team lost in 7 in the conference final. A good showing from both teams. Obviously, would have liked to, win both championships. We'll take that. We actually lost to the eventual winner in each league. Edmonton there wins the Stanley Cup. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins with the Calder Cup. I feel like they won the Calder Cup last year as well, because I remember mentioning Michael Scott being happy. So Pittsburgh's building a pretty good AHL program. Buffalo there picking first again. Detroit second. Buffalo also has the 4th pick via New York Islanders. And they have the 12th pick via LA. Wow, okay, so Buffalo again in a rebuild, but they got 3 top 12 picks. Pretty good spot to be in. Zuzin, 17-19. Matthews there at 24-19. Can't believe we lost to Edmonton. I think if we would have beat them, we probably would have taken out the Lightning. So Edmonton there beat the Canucks in 5, Blackhawks in 7, us in 7, and the Lightning in 6. That's a tough one to swallow. Look at the awards here. Edmonton, of course, Stanley Cup. Ducks their President's Trophy. Edmonton, Clarence's Campbell. And the Prince of Wales goes to Tampa Bay. Individual awards here, Jack Eichel, Art Ross, 2 of the last 3 years. He also got the Hart Trophy. Like I said, he's doing great in Vegas. Quinn Hughes again gets the James Norris. He's won it 3 of the 4 last years. Eichel, Lady Bing. Jenkins there did get the Calder. McDavid got the Conn Smythe. Gibson, Vezina, as we expected. We also got the William Jennings Trophy. Vishnevsky, Bill Masterton. Capitals coach Jack Adams. Lundell there got the Selke. Eichel also got Ted Lindsay. And then Matthews there got the Maurice Richard. I didn't even realize he had the most goals. That's awesome. We'll actually have to go check how many more he had than everybody else. So Wilkes-Barre Scranton there got the Calder Cup. I don't think, or actually we won our division, so that's kind of cool. As well, we won the Western Conference Playoff, of course. Individual here, Cam Atkinson, most points, so he's probably like a 70 now. Also got League MVP. Immonen in there, most goals. Betts, best rookie. Lennon, best D-man. Joey Decord, best goalie. Joseph Wool there, MVP of the playoffs. Atkinson, sportsmanship. Allen there, community involvement. And Wool there also got lowest goals against. And look at that, guys. Matthews beat out Eichel for Maurice Richard by 1 goal. You love to see that. Unfortunately, like I said, I can't believe I jinxed us. We were up, what? We were up 3 games to 2 on Edmonton. Lost Game 6. Had a chance to do it in Game 7 in OT. And I jinxed it. I let our team down. I said McDavid's name. Malkin, Stamkos, Blake Wheeler. Some big names retiring. Voracek. Phil Kessel's on Detroit. Well, in the AHL. Jonathan Toews down to 75. Still had a couple, X factors, though. It's kind of weird how they never lose the X factors even if they get really low in rating. But, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense depending on how you look at it. Goaltending-wise, Marc-Andre Fleury, over 1,100 games played, 611 wins. Is that the most wins all time? It is not. It's the second most wins. Marc Brodeur has 691. I feel like no goalie's ever touching that. Bobrovsky also retired. He was down to a 77. Fleury there, 75. And now I'm not trading for the first overall pick here, guys. But one thing I just realized, you know what that means with the retirement page. Crosby Bergeron is still going. So Bergeron's going to be 42. Crosby's going to be 39. I think he's already had his birthday. Or actually, no, he has August birthday. So he'll be 40. That's incredible. We'll see, how long they go for. I'm definitely going to try and bring them both back. I'd like to bring back Panarin, who actually dropped in rating after putting up 92 points. That makes no sense, but we'd like to bring him back as well. Obviously, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do all that. And you know what, guys? I see that both Connor Geekie and Funk need new contracts, so we're pretty much guaranteed losing Panarin in that case, which is fine, which makes that loss even harder because, yeah, we had the perfect team there, especially with the 3 lines of +5. Could probably get, in real life, you're probably getting a second, maybe a third for Panarin in this game. Probably getting a 4th. So we'll see here if Detroit gets the 4th round pick for the rights to Panarin. And they do. Okay, so I actually got some value for him there. Now looking at the draft class, guys, the top 5 are just medium elite, so nothing special. There's a potential high franchise goalie, going to go 15. High franchise? That would be insane. You almost never see a franchise goalie. Guaranteed medium elite goalie at 34, though, he could take for sure. Look at this, guys. This Kenneth Savage guy, who's the guaranteed medium elite goalie, has an NHL ETA of 2 years, guaranteed, which is actually really good for a goalie. He's also got 3 X factors there. People are saying you need to show the X factors more. That's my bad. I always forget it on the last page. This Cook guy here might have X factors, but NHL ETA 5 years, they're pretty sure. I'll probably just, see what it is he's rated, but I don't think I'm going to risk trading up for nothing. So the players in this draft really weren't that great, guys. 80 overall, medium elite, the first overall pick. But I guess, honestly, this draft class was just more realistic because, as I mentioned before, Bedard, Savoy, those guys, they're 73s. Wright's a 78, so I wish it was actually lower rated like this more often. Just early on, there's some crazy high rated guys. Cook there's a 59, but he is high elite. Okay, so I think I'd rather a 70 something medium elite, which hopefully we'll get right here, drafting Savage. And just 71 medium elite goalie. That's very good. And now our next pick, guys, is until the 3rd round. I'm going to see what's available. This defenseman, there's a good chance in medium top 4. I'll pin him. I want to see if any of our pins are going soon. 88, or that's the guy we just pinned. So yeah, this guy guaranteed me in top 6, not till 147. Let's take a chance on Lee Lutz here. Medium top 6. Not terrible, but not great either. Now, the next pick, the scouts like this Desjardins guy, but Hagos here actually has an X factor. At least they think he does. Let's try it. Low top 6. Let's see. What would Desjardins have been? 65 medium top 6, so a little bit better. And next pick here, guys, 117. Don't want to risk it. Going to take Marco Schroeder here. Guaranteed medium top 6. Only a 58, but still a very good 4th round pick. Now, with our 5th round pick, guys, this Emilio Rokin dude. Our scouts recommend, and he might have elite edges. And medium 7th. Kind of bad. St. Louis wants to give us a 6th and the right to Falk for a 5th. I'm going to say no. I don't think we have the cap space for him. Oh, wow, look at this. There's a guaranteed medium starter goalie just fell in our lap. Kyle Rowley. I'll take him to go along with our other one. Only a 53, but still, that's really good value, end of the 5th. And with our next pick, guys, I'm going to take this Jim Bull dude. He could be low top 4, like 3 to 4 there is pretty good odds. And low top 6, end of the 6th, it's not too bad. And that was actually our last pick there, so overall I feel like that was a pretty solid draft. So we're at the re-sign phase here, guys, and as you can see, we only have 14 million in cap space, which isn't a lot, which is why we had to get rid of Panarin. Geeky and Funk need new deals. Oh my goodness. Geeky's an 87, he wants 1 year, 2.7. That's insane. Like, that's so good. Funk wants 5.4, which is also really good. If he starts, playing on the top, he's going to play really well. We need him for 4 more years. He wants 6.6. Maybe do it 1 year, though. Like, Bergeron and Crosby got to retire soon, right? And I just remember we still have to re-sign them on top of those guys. Actually, sorry, Crosby, we gave 2 years, 8.7. I forgot about that. Bergeron, though, does need a new deal. 3.2. Let's try 1 year, 3 million. Worst case, it's a very good 4th line center for us. Broberg has been a bottom pair guy. 6.7 for 83. He's gone. I mean, I could qualify him, I guess, for like 2 or 3, whatever we're paying him. He's going to be lost for sure, though. So, Funk, 1 year, 3.3. There's a good chance Crosby, Bergeron retire. We get their money. Geeky's deal is insane. Wait, 2 years, 2.8 is 87. 3 years, 4. Why is he so cheap? This is insane. We only need him for 4 years. But if I was doing it for real, I'd definitely do 8 there at only 3.7. Let's try 4 years here at just under 3 million. If he says yes, that's like the new best contract, replacing Barrett Hayton. Now Dylan Holloway I'd like to bring back, 81. Wants 1.6. It's kind of a lot, but he is a good player. Foligno want here, 1.225. He's a good 4th line guy. If he goes 1.1, I'll take him. And Holloway, let's try offering 2 years, 1.4. Bergeron wants more money. Same with Holloway and Foligno. Geeky was clear on the amount of years he wanted, which was, I think, 1 year, right? Yeah. I guess we might as well just like give him exactly what he wants there for 4 years, because it already is such a good deal. Bergeron will try and get like 100K cheaper. If Funk does 2 years, 5.25. 1.2 for Foligno I think is honestly good, because he does bring an element we don't really have. Holloway, let's do 1 year, 1.5. Should say yes. Alright, so there we go. Bergeron's coming back. Same goes for Holloway and Foligno and Funk and Geeky. Okay, so everyone's locked up. We still have 4.4 million cap space, which could maybe sign Broberg if no one gives him an offer sheet. I still can't believe Connor Geeky's contract there. Like, that is incredible. Blaine Kelly's going to need a new one, but he's already making 7, which is pretty good value. And he shouldn't ask for much more than that. Valimaki, though, might want a bit of a raise there, as he's an 86 overall defenseman. And now the good news about Broberg, guys, even if we lose him, we still have our top 4 set, and then we have 4 guys here, all 79. It just, 2 of them grow. We have, 2 80s on the bottom pair, which is fine. Kuliachonic, 1 year 800K, that's perfect. Deneen here, I know I'm supposed to keep, so we'll get him 3 years there, 800K. I think that's like the cheapest you can. And looking at the goalie situation here, you can see they're all locked up. I might trade Croston, though. That way Savage can be the backup. 18 already 71. Get him playing in the AHL. I think he'll grow a lot. We also have this Chris Miller guy who's elite potential, and internal cap there. 1 year left at the $10 million. In terms of forwards here, Zary we could sign, but he doesn't have great chemistry, so maybe I'll just, 800K, keep him in the AHL for sure. Afanasayev, ooh, 1.3. I'm going to qualify him there for like 900K. And so we're at the free agency period here, guys. I got all of our AHL players in that signed. Really all we need now is potentially a new defenseman to replace Broberg, and then maybe like a really good 4th line center. Panarin here, if Red Wings could not come to an agreement with, wants 9.2. So yeah, we just simply couldn't afford him. Glad we at least got that 4th round pick. We can't afford any of these all-star players. O'Reilly's still going at 36. He's actually a 91. So we signed him over Bergeron. Would have had a better player. Thing is, we can afford Bergeron still. Not the case for O'Reilly. Fiala, Duclair's up to an 88. Dubois there. Joakim Kamel. Quinn Hughes on the market. Wants 18 million. That would be the biggest contract yet. And I mean, the guy's won 3 last 4 Norrises. He put up 100 points last year as a D-man. If one team interested, I don't know if they're going to pay him 18 million though. Like, that is insane. Again, that'd be the biggest contract so far in franchise. I have seen, contracted up to like 20 million plus. It's usually 20 plus years in. So like I said, a defenseman, 4th line center. We'll go take a look at defenseman first here. Uyghur, 5.7 for an 84. Still of our price range. I think we just gotta kind of hope Broberg comes back, and if he doesn't, we gotta hope we get some growth. Grizzlick, 82, 33. Wants $1 million. This is insane value. Yeah, 2 years. We'll give him 1.25, which I still probably should have offered 1.5, but I think the AI would probably look at it percentage based. Vince Dunn, 82, wants 1 point. Okay, we just got our bottom pair D here. We'll offer him 1.3, and we'll do that 2 years, 1.35. That's such good value. Again, usually D do not give you any deal. Like, look at the asks around them. Tana's an 82, wants 6.2. That's nuts. And take a look at goalies here. John Gibson's a UFA after winning the Vezina. Vlader's an 84 backup, only wants 1.1. It's really good value. Devin Levi there actually got up to an 84, so good to see he grows pretty well. I want to take a look here at potential. Oh my goodness. Is this guy can't. RFA, 69, medium franchise. Well, we have to make an offer on him. I doubt we get him, but yeah, we'll do that. No picture required. Also, right here is a 20-year-old, 58 overall medium starter goalie we can get for free, so might as well. And Evans here, 25, 79 low elite. I think he's worth, you know, giving a contract to. He could even grow. Let's try like 2 years, 900K. Worst case, helps with the AHL. Logan Stankoven here, RFA, 2480. We'll definitely give him a contract. I don't know why his team wouldn't match this, but I've seen stranger things in franchise. Now this Zion Nybeck guy in the AHL, 78 overall, but he had 88 points in 82 games last year. Simmed really well. Willing to give him a contract. Hopefully, you know, helps out the AHL team. And now looking for an extra forward here, guys. I see that William Karlsson only wants 2.5 million as an 84 overall center. He's a two-way forward, pretty good defensive stats. I'm gonna offer him basically what he's asking for. I don't want to offer too much because I think more importantly, he probably is getting those 2 defensemen in Dunn and Grzelcyk. You can see there, again, good defensive stats, still really good hands, skating. Like, this is just a crazy, crazy good value contract. Now, before we send the day, I'm going to trade away a few players to make sure we have enough contract spots open. So right here, guys, trying to trade 4 guys who we don't really need for a Maple Leaf second-round pick. Cross, I already mentioned, want to trade him. Korczak's not bad, but we got 4 79s who all going to be in the AHL if we get the 2 NHL defense we made offers on. Antilla, 22 69s, meh. Niederback was on the 4th line for our AHL team. I think we can also give him up. See what the Leafs say? Trades rejected. Fair enough. We're literally just, you know, kind of trading over our least valuable assets. They say no to the 3rd as well. I think the 3rd was pretty fair because these guys aren't terrible. They do say yes to the 4th, though, so we should be good in terms of the offers we made. Really hoping everyone made an offer on does say yes. Let's see here what happens. Kiskinen decided to accept your offer as a present. He was, I think, the medium franchise goalie, so I feel like his team will probably match. Right here's the medium starter goalie in Briminist, only 20. The forwards. Grzelcyk said yes. Same with Karlsson. Let's go. Vince Dunn. I regretfully have to decline. Your roster's full. We had 10 open spots. I only made offers on like 7 guys. I don't know how that happened. Stankoven there. Stay with Philly, especially if Stankoven's doing that. Evans there accepts. Nybeck. Florida here, 2/3 for a medium top 6. No way. Yeah, guys, so this makes no sense. It shows we have 45 of 50 contracts, and yet I didn't have enough room for Dunn, whose asking price has gone down. Oh man, we're actually like just shy of what he wants. Hopefully he'll say yes to that, but we gotta go trade someone apparently. So right now, guys, I'm offering the Canadians this defenseman here, who's 67, low top 4 for a 4th round pick. They said yes, so we got a 4th just for him. The Leafs, I think, definitely made up pretty well. Please, Vince Dunn, sign with us. Oh, maybe that's why we only had 1 million, because we had the offer sheet out on the goalie, which was matched by the Canucks. Oh, I wish I could go offer Dunn more money. So yeah, we have 2.5 now, but it won't let me offer him more money. Broberg for basically a 3rd. I'm pretty sure the offer sheet would be more than that. And there we go. He said yes, though. We lucked out. I can't believe we got 2 A2 overall defensemen for like 2.5 million. That's insane. And Brouwer here, if you guys forget, is like a 77 defenseman, medium top 4. And he got offered 1.2 mil by Detroit. Luckily, we had the money, so we're going to match that. So right now, guys, I'm offering Broberg and 2 low top 6 defensemen to Columbus for their 2nd. Obviously, want to get something from Broberg since our defense is set. And they reject the trade. We like Henry Hagos, though. I think he's the guy who has an X factor. Maybe not. They also like this medium starter goalie we just drafted. If he gets us a 2nd round pick, I'm willing to do it. And he does. There we go. And Zuza just got an offer sheet here from the Penguins. 1.3 million. I'm honestly so mad. I'm going to match it. And I'm going to trade him because he's not worth that. I actually thought about trading him with Broberg just to get some added value. And now I'm annoyed. Right now, guys, I'm offering Zuzan to the Lightning for a 2nd round pick. We'll see what they say. Trade accepted. Alright, there you go. He signed the offer sheet. He annoyed me. Now, I know the defenseman did the same thing, but I'm going to wait till we kind of make the lines here, as he's actually currently our 7th best D-man in Brouwer. We have 4 79s in the AHL. Or, sorry, 5 79s. A 78 Deneen there in Brouwer. So we got to see kind of how that works out. And Detroit just made an offer sheet to Igor Afanasayev. 1.5 for 2 years. He's an 80, but he'll probably be an AHL. Honestly, I'm just going to let them have him because that will still be a 500K cap hit, and it's just not worth it. Next year, guys, we're trying to trade Cam York to the Rangers for a 4th round pick. We got York for free, so it's not, too bad. But unfortunately, for some reason he never grew. Like, he maxed out at 79, he's 26 now. Rangers say yes to that, so we're getting something for free. He was going to be on our bottom pair in the AHL, so this didn't really make a lot of sense. I'll show you guys the lines next here. I think NHL team looks pretty good. AHL team, not as good, but still alright. So we got Matthews, Crosby, and Funk on the first line, getting a +5. Crosby's only an 83, but he's got 99 hand-eye, 98 puck control. Like, his hands are 6. Still has a good shot, 96 poise, good awareness. He's just slow and not that physical. Matthews as well has like a perfect shot, 99 wrist shot accuracy, 99 slap shot power, like ridiculous. Gunther, Geeky, Wright is our second line, so kind of like the Young Guns line. Hopefully they do well. They're also getting a +5. DeMarchi, Carlson, Keller should be a pretty sick third line, I think. DeMarchi's rookie year. I'd like to have him higher up, but we lose too much chemistry, so doesn't make sense. Holloway, Bergeron, Foligno is also, I think, a very good 4th line. Defensively here, Chikrin, Valimaki top pair. Sarstrom and Clint on the second, with Dunn and Grzelcyk on the bottom. I could actually put Clint on the top pair, maybe. He's 20 years old, and he's already 80 with medium elite, so yeah, that should just help him grow more. In terms of the goaltending, Andre's now at 91, and Alan Felter's an 83, so like I said, I think our NHL team looks pretty nice for next season. And now in terms of the AHL team, we got Gunler, Zeri, Martinez on the first line. Martinez has a 99 now for both shot accuracies. Nybeck, Connell Barker, and Lowry's on the second, so we got 2 80s there in the top 6. Pierce, Forster, Coe, and then we got Verbatic, Vossinar, and Lassard. So the top 9 is all like high 70s. 4th line's not, but they'll do fine. Defensively here, Kuliachonic, Evans, both 80s on the top pair. Brown, Otavainen on the second. Deneen, Poirier on the bottom. Like, the AHL team looks really good. Dawes starting goalie, 80. Savage here, 71 medium elite, backing him up. Like, that AHL team, a lot of good players still, even after we trade away a bunch of players for picks, which reminds me, guys, I wanted to show you just how many picks we have in this year's draft. So, 3 seconds there, 4 fourths, 2 fifths, like, we are pretty set. Matthews there for some reason, no longer has max trade value, maybe just because he's 30 years old now. If you guys were kind of wondering what the trade values look like. Team, I think, is shaping up pretty well. Hopefully we can win another cup here next season. I'll show you guys the ratings to end it here. We got 97 offense, 96 defense, and 90 goaltending. I think that's the highest defense we've had in a while. I'm thinking it's because we got a good D, plus we got some good two-way players like Bergeron in the forward group. I feel like this could be a Stanley Cup winning team. We'll find out next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave that thumbs up. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the sub button down below. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.